My name is Gisele Leduc, or Gisele Leduc, as most of my clients pronounce it. I'm from Gatineau, Quebec, in Canada. Most of my clients are French, so you'll have to excuse some of my French accent or my French terminology. I have a small practice in Gatineau, Quebec. I do neurolinguistic programming, hypnotherapy, and I do some coaching as well. And what I'd like to do today is actually give you a session on targeting the client's problem and initial sensitizing event quickly and successfully. Now, wasn't that a mouthful for 8 o'clock in the morning? Now, the short version is target the problem, and on your evaluation forms, the number of the seminar is 31082. So this is a process that I'm going to show you that combines NLP, affect bridge, and waking hypnosis. And what I'd like to do for you today is, first of all, I'll just give you a brief description of how I bring this process together and what pieces of the NLP, affect bridge, and waking hypnosis that I bring in. And then I'm going to give you a demonstration. I'm going to request a volunteer in the crowd and show you the process right away. Once we've finished the process, we'll keep the volunteer up here, do some feedback, and I'll get some interactive questions, and I'll talk to you about exactly what I have done and how easy it will be for you, because you can be successful with this. It's very easy to do. There's no mystery in it, and it'll build your self-confidence. And one of the biggest self-confidence builders in this whole process is realizing that you don't need to know. You don't need to know what the client's problem is. The client already knows. Isn't that wonderful? They already know. They're already going to describe before you get to the place that they need to be, and you will just be there to help them through the whole thing very easily. Now, how many of you actually do age regression? Great. How many of you do NLP? Wonderful. So we do have some people that are not NLPers, as we call them. So what I'll just do is just describe to you the NLP piece that I incorporate into the process. NLP is really a vast number of techniques that really identify how the client functions, how the client behaves. Not why, but how. And the how is really important. Some of the NLP basis is to trust the client. Believe that they already have the resources and the solution inside of them. Also trust that they are going to go exactly where they need to go. You guys pretty well know that, right? And I'm going to show you how easy it is. You don't need to try to figure out really all the details. You don't need to know the medical background of anxiety or bruxism or any other term that half the time I listen to and I think, what the heck is that? You don't need to know all that information. The client knows exactly what's going on. How many of you do affect bridge? Wonderful. Excellent. Affect bridge is basically taking the emotion that the client is feeling and then using that as a bridge to go back to the first time, go back to the initial sensitizing event. And I might use the term ISE. What I'm going to do is use the affect bridge, but I'm going to do it a little bit more methodically, more structured, so that the client is on the right path.